Hey everyone, welcome. Today we're going to dive into something really cool, how to supercharge your B4X apps. We're moving beyond those plain old hyperlinks and using the power of DaisyUI components to create links that are not just functional, but also really stylish and, actually meaningful.
I mean, really think about it for a sec. Links are one of the most basic ways people interact with your app. So if we can make them smarter, clearer, and more intuitive, you can totally change the game for how users get around and understand what's going on. So let's explore how we can reimagine this fundamental piece of the puzzle. So first things first, let's talk about how the humble link has evolved. It's not just about getting from point A to point B anymore. Nope. In modern app design, a link is a crucial UI tool. It can guide users, it can show the status of something, and it helps build your app's whole look and feel. We've all seen it a million times, that classic blue underlined hyperlink. You see it, you know exactly what it is, right? But come on, we can do so much better now. Today, links are these versatile components that fit perfectly into our design and communicate their purpose just by looking at them.
Okay, so how do we actually do this in B4X? Well, the magic starts with one single, super flexible component called B4XDaisyText. This little guy is going to be our main building block for, well, pretty much everything we're about to do.
At its core, B4XDtext is, you guessed it, for displaying text. But here's the kicker. With just a couple of tweaks to its properties, it completely transforms into a styled, clickable link. It's this dual personality that makes it so incredibly powerful.
And you won't believe how easy it is to turn that text into a link. You've really only got 3 properties to worry about. First, you just set link to true. That tells it to start acting like a hyperlink. Then you can decide if you want that underline or not. And finally, you give it the URL you want it to open. And that's literally it. So simple.
Okay, our link works, great. But now for the fun part. Let's make it look good and, more importantly, make it mean something. This is where DaisyUI's brilliant color system comes into play. It lets us use color to talk directly to our users without even using words. And wow, just look at this. This really shows you everything that's possible. You've got everything from your main action color to colors for success, for warnings, for just general info. And these aren't just pretty colors picked out of a hat. Each one has a specific job to do. Now, you might think this is complicated, but the code behind it, it's shockingly simple. This little snippet here shows that to get that primary style, you just apply a single style. DaisyUI does all the heavy lifting for us, giving us a clean, easy way to make it happen in our B4X code. Okay, let's talk about this idea of semantic colors, because it's super important. It just means that the colors are named for their job, not for what they look like. So instead of saying, make the link blue, we say, make it a primary link. Instead of green, it's a success link. See? It makes our whole design system way more intuitive. All right, first step, the big one, the primary link style. This is your go-to, your main event. Think sign up, learn more, add to cart. That color just grabs your attention, doesn't it? It basically tells the user, hey, this is the most important thing you can do on the screen. Next, we've got the success style. I love this one. That nice screen just instantly calms you down and says, yep, all good here. It's perfect for those confirmation messages, like after you submit a form. It's just fantastic visual feedback that everything worked. And on the flip side, you've got the warning style. That sort of orangey color is like a little cap on the shoulder. It's not a big red error, but it's telling the user, hey, just pay attention for a second. Think of it for actions like, are you sure you want to delete this? It just makes you pause and think. Okay, so our links are looking sharp, they're communicating, but what happens when you actually tap one? Let's switch gears from how they look to what they do and see how to make them fully interactive. I know, this sounds super obvious, but it's the whole point, right? A link's #1 job is to do something when you tap it. And in B4X, making that happen is incredibly straightforward. And the magic for that is this little piece of code right here, the LNK click event handler. Anytime a user clicks one of our links, this bit of code gets triggered. And inside that little block, you can make it do pretty much anything. Go to a new page, show a pop-up, whatever you need. So let's just walk through that flow. It's really a simple 1, 2, 3. 1, the user taps the link. 2, B4X automatically fires off that underscore click event for you. And 3, your app runs whatever code you put inside that event handler. It's that direct link between action and reaction that makes it all feel so smooth. Okay, deep breath. Let's pull all of this together and see how you can start using this stuff in your own B4X projects right away. If you walk away with anything today, just remember these 3 things. First, always start with that awesome B4XDaisy text component. Second, use those DaisyUI semantic colors, like primary or success, to give your links a real purpose. And third, handling clicks is a breeze with the _click event.
And that, everyone, is a wrap. So I'll leave you with a question. Which one of these semantic colors are you going to use first? Are you going to highlight that main call to action, confirm a success for your user, or maybe add a helpful warning? The choice is yours, and honestly, the potential to make your app better is huge. Thanks so much for tuning in.